Are you tired of staring at an empty calendar, wondering where your next client is coming from? You've tried everything, ads, social media, updating your website, and yet the leads just aren't coming in. Every day your phone stays silent, you're losing income and feeling more stressed. But here's the thing, you don't have to settle for this. Now imagine waking up tomorrow to a fully booked schedule. No more chasing clients, no more crossing your fingers for the next call. Just steady, predictable bookings that give you the freedom to focus on what matters. Today, I'm going to show you how to make that happen. But don't just take my word for it. Let's hear from real business owners who were once in your shoes, struggling to get clients until they decided to make a change. Here's what they have to say about their transformation. Here are the experiences of business owners just like you, people who were once struggling to get clients and now enjoy steady, reliable bookings. See what they have to say about how working with us changed their business. Now you've heard the stories, but let's get down to the numbers. We believe in transparency and our results speak louder than any words. Take a look at the actual data that shows just how impactful our strategies are. When it comes to business, results are what truly matter, and ours speak for themselves. No hype, no empty promises, just real measurable success. From increased call clicks to more conversions and reduced lead costs, we've consistently delivered results for our clients. Whether it's driving traffic or scaling businesses, our strategies are proven to work. This is the kind of growth you can expect when you partner with us, predictable, sustainable, and powerful. As you can see here, the proof is in the numbers. These aren't just empty claims, this is real client success. From qualified leads under $15 to fully booked calendars, these results are exactly what we aim for every single time. Our clients are seeing exponential growth, with some landing their first major deals within weeks of using our system. The conversations we have with our clients reflect how much time and money they're saving, and more importantly, how these results are changing their business. This is what predictable success looks like. And it's not just about getting leads, but getting quality leads that convert into high-value opportunities. But I understand if you're still skeptical. After all, why should you believe me? You're probably thinking, who's this guy and why should I believe him? That's fair. I'm Akshay Joshi and I'm the founder of X7 LLC. For over 12 years, I've been working with home-based service business owners, people just like you, who are struggling to get consistent, qualified leads without wasting time or money. Sound familiar? I've helped business owners go from barely scraping by to having so many clients that they needed to expand. Take Frank, for example, a service provider who had tried everything. Facebook ads, Google ads, even hiring marketing agencies. Nothing was working. Frank was on the verge of giving up. But after using our system, his business became fully booked months in advance. And not just once, this happened consistently. It's not magic. It's a system that's designed to work for service businesses just like yours. And today I'm going to share it with you. But before we dive into the details, let me show you what's really changed in the industry and why so many businesses are feeling stuck. Here's exactly what we'll cover today. The shift that's completely changed how customers find and choose businesses like yours, how to position yourself as the obvious choice when they're ready to hire, how to win at every stage of your customer's journey, from their first search to their final review, how to outsmart your competition, even if they have bigger budgets, and of course, how you can start getting 7x more customers every month. But let's start with the massive shift that's happening in marketing right now. There's been a huge shift in how customers are making decisions about which businesses to hire. Think about it, years ago, people found businesses through flyers, word of mouth, or maybe a radio ad. It was simple, but now, nearly every decision starts online. Think about the last time you needed a service. What's the first thing you did? You didn't wait for a flyer to land in your mailbox. You pulled out your phone and Googled it. So, what does this mean for your business? By 2016, 88% of all buying decisions were made online. For home-based service businesses, this means your customers are typing things like a plumber near me, best house cleaner in town, or handyman with great reviews. If your business isn't showing up when they search, you're missing out on nearly 9 out of 10 potential customers. That's huge. But the real kicker? They're making these decisions before they ever talk to you. Let me show you how that works. In the past, the process was straightforward. Someone would hear about your business, maybe from a flyer or a friend, and then they'd come visit you. They'd have an experience and decide if they liked it or not. That's what we call the first moment of truth. But today, that whole process happens before they even meet you. They're researching you online, reading reviews, comparing you with other businesses, all before they've even picked up the phone to call you. So how do you win in this new world of research and comparison? Let's look at how customer behavior has changed. Today, when someone needs a service, they don't just walk into your business. They go to Google, Facebook, Yelp, they do their homework, and they want to feel confident before they commit. If your business isn't showing up when they're searching, or worse, if your online presence isn't convincing, you've already lost that customer. This brings us to the most crucial moment in your customer's decision-making process, the zero moment of truth. Google calls it the zero moment of truth. This is the exact moment when someone decides they need a service and starts searching online. Here's the thing, decisions are made in seconds. A customer sees your listing or your website, and in that brief moment, they're making a judgment about whether they trust you or not. That moment could determine whether they hire you or move on to your competition. So the question is, when that moment comes, are you showing up and are you standing out? Ask yourself, when someone searches for your service, are they finding you first? Are you visible where they're making decisions? Or are they choosing your competitors because you're not even in the running? This is the moment of truth for your business. If you're not standing out, you're losing out. Now let's break down the journey your customers take step by step so you can see exactly where these decisions are happening. When discussing the customer journey, it's important to dimensionalize each stage in a way that makes it relatable and visually clear for your audience. The journey is essentially the steps a potential customer takes from first hearing about your business to becoming a loyal advocate. The customer journey starts with awareness. This might be from an ad they see, something they hear from a friend, or even just stumbling across your business online. But here's the thing, awareness isn't enough anymore. They're not just going to call you because they've heard your name. They're going to dig deeper. They're going to search, compare, and evaluate. And this is where most businesses get left behind. So how do you make sure they can actually find you when they're searching? After awareness comes findability. This is when they hop onto Google and start typing in phrases like best house cleaner near me or handyman with 5-star reviews. If you're not showing up when they search, they'll never even consider you. So how findable is your business right now? Are you easy to find or are you hidden? But being found isn't enough. Once they find you, the next step is crucial. This is where your reputation comes into play. Let's be honest. Would you trust a business with 2 stars? Neither would your customers. They want to feel confident that they're making the right choice, and they base that confidence on your reviews. What are people saying about you? Are your reviews positive, or are there a few negative ones that could make people think twice? Your reputation is often the deciding factor in whether they'll call you or move on to someone else. But even with a great reputation, there's one more critical step to seal the deal: conversion. Now comes the point where they're ready to book. But here's the thing, if your website is slow, confusing, or hard to navigate, they'll click away faster than you can imagine. People expect things to be easy. If you make it difficult for them to book or get in touch, they'll move on to someone who makes it simple. Are you making it easy for your customers to say yes? And once they do say yes, the real magic happens when you turn those happy customers into advocates. You've delivered a great service, now what? The most successful businesses don't stop there. They turn satisfied customers into raving fans who leave glowing reviews and tell their friends and family. Think about how powerful that is. A recommendation from a friend or a 5-star review online can drive more business than any ad ever could. Are you turning your customers into advocates for your business? Now that we've walked through the entire customer journey, let's talk about why it's so important to win at every stage. Winning at just one stage of the customer journey isn't enough. You need to win at every stage, from awareness to findability, reputation, conversion, and advocacy. If you drop the ball at any point, you're giving your competitors a chance to swoop in. And speaking of competitors, let's talk about what happens when you're not winning. Here's a reality check. It's painful, but it's true. Winning at each stage isn't just a nice to have, it's essential. Missing out on any step means losing customers to competitors. And speaking of competitors, here's where things get interesting. Every time a potential customer searches for your service and finds your business but doesn't choose you, you're actually helping your competitors. Think about it. You've paid for ads, you've worked hard to get visibility, but if your reviews aren't great or your website isn't user-friendly, they'll go with someone else. Your marketing is leading them right to your competitors' doorsteps. But don't worry, here's how we flip that dynamic and make it work in your favor. It's painful to think about, right? But the truth is, if you're not winning your customer, your competitor is. So let's turn the tables and make sure their marketing dollars start working in your favor. The easiest and fastest way to increase your marketing budget isn't by spending more money, it's by leveraging your competitors' budget against them. When your business is found, trusted, and easy to book, you can capture leads that were initially drawn in by your competitors' ads. Now let's talk strategy. Here's where to start. So, where should you focus first? Start by improving the areas that will give you the biggest return on your time and investment. Let's break it down into three key areas. These are the three places where you can see the fastest results. Here's where you need to focus. Conversion. Is your website turning visitors into clients quickly and easily? Findability and reputation. Are you showing up on Google, and are your reviews making people trust you? Awareness. Are you targeting the right customers with smart, effective digital advertising? If you can get these three things right, the rest of your marketing will fall into place. So, how well are you doing in these areas right now? It's time to reflect. Are you converting visitors into customers? Are you showing up when people search for your services? What do your reviews look like? If you're falling short in any of these areas, you're leaving a lot of money and opportunity on the table. But don't worry, that's why I'm here to help. If you're not sure where to start, that's where we come in. Below this video, there's a button to schedule a free 30-minute consultation. We'll take a deep dive into your business, identify where you're losing potential customers, and show you how to fix it. So let's talk about when we can get started. The best part, we can start right away. We've got systems ready to plug into your business that can start generating leads fast. All you need to do is take the first step and book your consultation. Here's how to get started. Ready to take control of your business and finally see real results? Click the button below to schedule your free 30-minute consultation. No risk, no sales pitch, just a conversation about how we can help you grow. I'm really excited to crush this week with you. Before you even think about booking a call, let's make sure you've got something to start winning right away. Here's what I'm offering, completely for free. If you're not sure where to start or how to improve, just drop me a message with one specific challenge you're facing. I'll personally reply with some quick, actionable tips that can help you right now. No pressure, no commitment, just real advice to get you moving forward this week. Let's take that first step together. Now's the time to take action. Don't wait. The longer you wait, the more leads and income you're losing to your competitors. Click the button below, schedule your consultation, and let's start building the business you've always wanted. Thank you for your time. Thank you again for joining me today. I can't wait to help you unlock the full potential of your business and start getting the leads and clients you deserve. Let's get started.